Hi guys, it's AJ here, starting a Rome Total War remastered campaign of the Julii faction. We're going to play as the Julii. I'm not good on this game, so I'm going to play on medium difficulty, no battle time limit for the characters, and I'm going to play on a long campaign. Let's get into it.
I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too, even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here. The leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge?
So, to start off with the game, the Senate have asked us to take the settlement of Segesta within 10 turns. You should be able to do that on the first turn. Now what I normally do is I move my agent here up towards the Gauls to try and get a trade agreement with them on turn 2. Now you've got your 2 settlements you start off with, Erequium and Arretium, and you start off with 2 armies. You've got Flavius Julius, your faction leader, and Viabus Julius as your second commander of the army. Now I normally merge the 2 together or take the 3 units out of his army, the Astarte, Julii and Roman archers. So we'll do that now. And I merge them 2 together like that. So now I've got 7 units here which I will go and attack Segesta with.
Attack! Begin the siege!
First I maintain the siege just while I sort out this army here. And what I do is I take a group of Astarte out of here and put them into Flavius Julius's army. Give him an extra unit and I station them at the top of here, just in case the Gauls do decide to come down and attack us on the first turn. Now I don't really use my spies there enough, so I'm going to move my spy over and take a look outwards with them.
Secrecy is assured.
Same with the fleet. I'll get them going down south and take a look. See who's out here. And we'll go back for the battle here at Segesta. Assault. Now the odds are stacked in my favour, so I could auto-resolve this, but since it's the first battle of this campaign, I'm going to fight. Now I know the audio quality might not be good, it's because I'm using my headset for my Xbox to record this video and to upload it for you lot to watch.
These rebel slaves. They are only slaves, and will die as easily as cattle. Now then, look to your front! Mark your target when it comes!
So you can wait the deployment and it will change, like the weather, if it's raining, dry, or anything else, or you can start deployment straight away, which is what we're going to do. Now here I've got 3 sets of Astarte. There's infantry with 1 Julii, which the Julii is a spearman unit which helps you against cavalry, but here we've got no cavalry against us, so I'll be just using the Astarte. You've got 3 units of them. I've got my Roman archers here, which will help a lot with killing the enemy off. I've got my villages, which are currently hiding because they're in tall grass, so they're hiding a little. And I've got my general's unit right here. General! There's the horse. And where is the general? The general is here on the end. Now the models for the remastered version of this game look incredible, and I'm glad that I was able to pick it up. Look at the general. It's awesome. Hey, let's start. So I start over this side. Now you can attack them up here, but I prefer to go this side. It makes it a lot easier to attack these rebels. So I line up with 2 Astarte here, like this. Then I'll have my archers behind them. And then I'll have Astarte in reserve, with the villages just behind the Roman archers. I'll have my Julii in reserve, which we probably won't need, and my general's unit at the back to inspire the men. Now I group them all up and lock the group to make it easier to move them forward. So if we do this and then move the... nope, wrong button again. If you press Alt, you can drag the whole unit forward as one big group instead of clicking every individual unit and moving them forward on the battlefield. Now, the enemy are rebels, because it is a rebel settlement, so they've got... Ooh, this is a first. They've only got 1 unit this time. Last time I played, they had 2 units here, when I've done this campaign in the past. So they've just got peasants here, 1 unit of peasants. And like I said last time, normally they have 2 groups. Unless I can't see the other group at the moment, but normally there's 2 groups here. Now I like to skirmish them down first with my archers, but obviously with my Astarte I need to put them on fire up roll mode so they can fire the peeler. And then I put all my units on guard mode to help with defensive. Oh yep, there we go, they've got 2 units. The second unit has just appeared. The second unit is warband light infantry, and they've got barbarian peasants. Now my archers are just not in the range, so I'm going to slide the whole group forward again a little, just to get my archers in range. Last time I did this, the formation absolutely went cockeyed on them. It wasn't in a good formation, they were all bunched up here because I dragged it too far. Now I'm going to unlock this now because the archer's still just out of range, so I'm going to put them in front of me and start it. So if at least attack the enemy. If the enemy push down, I'll pull them back. I take skirmish mode off so they don't pull back without my say so. So my archers should now be in range, so it should start to fire. It's the reloading, yep. So they should get some good hits on these peasants. Ooh, it looks like they're going for the general unit first. Very good. Now they're going to start pushing down, so I'll let them fire another volley off and then I'll put them behind my Astarte now. Now we've drawn them in. And what I'll do is I'll put my general over here on this side, so you can charge in and attack them. Same with the Julii, I'll put them over here. We'll enclose them into a circle. That's if they continue to push us. If not, I'll move the 2 rows of Astarte up to get them to engage. Now it doesn't look like they want to, so move the Astarte up. Move them up to here. Move my archers just behind them. Same with the Velites, I'll just move them just up behind. Now so they can't push round the side, because that looks like what they're wanting to do, I'll put the Julii here. And then I'll bring up the reserve Astartes as well to this side to protect the flank. So they can't flank around any of my archers. And now my archers should open fire on these peasants here, hopefully engaging them. I'll move my general round the back, ready for when I want him to attack, I think. Oh no, I'll wait, because this general bodyguard unit's going all over the place. Wait and hold on that. Julii, you're starting. Alright, we'll set them there, so they can get some flanking shots with a peeler. And then the Velites should open fire shortly as well. Now they're wavering, they've broke, so they're just going to pull back. And I haven't lost a single man so far. And I died. Now the general unit normally is attacking with him, but he's sat out over there, so he's no worry to me at this moment in time. We'll allow my archers to keep windling them down. And we'll see what he does over here. Oop, look. I got a Velite that's ran forward. No wonder they're having a bit of trouble. Try getting back over here in the formation. Come on, pull back, mate. What are you doing? You're having a one-on-one here. Are you going to win or lose? Go on, get back in line. Now, like I say, normally they're attacking us, but they're not at this moment in time, so... What I'm going to do is, seeing as they're wanting to go that way, I'm going to put my Julii there to block off that route. Pull my general around the back. Yep. We'll go around the edge, yep, thank you, you are doing. This is good. Now they're taking a lot of casualties out until next to the north, and they're just getting peppered. Now the general unit will probably charge this unit. I'll be charging this one. So I'll put them in to fight them as well. Might as well get the Julii in if I can. I would cycle charge me here with my general, but I don't want to lose any of his units. So, you know what? Yeah, we're going to charge the general. Leave these guys defending this back line just in case we need it. And I continue to give my men the experience. We took a couple of casualties because the archers and Velites are firing on me, so we'll stop them from firing and we'll retreat them back. Don't lose any of them. Now the general's in the mix now, so we'll pull him back. And we'll have one unit of we'll have 2 units going to charge by the Julii defense. Come on, get in there, let's break them. The reason I continue to fight here is because the peasants, and it gives my men some more experience. Yes, we're taking a couple of losses, so we expect that in every battle. We train them and get them their army back full strength. Oop, my men are running fast, even though the enemy's here. So but they're dying now very quick. My men are not taking too many casualties. I've lost what, four from that unit, 9 from that unit. I've lost 12 from this unit, and I've lost 6 from this unit. I've not lost too many men. I could have auto-resolved it, but you'd have probably lost more men. As I say, it's the first battle of this campaign, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Come on, there's only 4 left. Hey, the general's dead. Come on, the data free, you can surely get killed, can't you? Down to 2. Not a chance. So we took the settlement as suggester, so we'll get a nice bonus from the Senate, which is very good and very helpful. So this is the first battle done with nearly. Come on, it's one guy. Hey, fine.
Demands victory from her generals.
So yeah, we took a few losses here when the first charge missed. That's because my line wasn't set properly. Like I say, you always take a couple of losses. So we killed all of their men and we lost 33 total by the end of that. Now, I'm not the best Rome Total War player, but I like playing it. And every time I do play it, I learn different strategies and different ways of doing stuff.
Victory and glory!
So, because it's only a small settlement and it was a rebel one, because they're happy at the moment, you've got your 3 options. You can occupy, enslave, so you get 50 denarii from it, and it dispenses 450 of the population among other settlements, or exterminate, which you get more gold, and it massacres 500 of the population. But to get the town to grow quicker, we'll leave the population full and just occupy it, because they're very happy anyway, especially seeing as I've got one of my leaders and generals in there, so they're happy. Now we've got these buttons down here, which one is recruitment, one's for construction, and one's to see building browsers, so you can see all the different levels of buildings. So you've got your governor's house, governor's villa, governor's palace, proconsul's palace, and imperial palace. So you start off with just a normal small settlement, then a town, large town, and it goes all the way up. So at this moment in time, there's no here built, but I'm pretty sure we can upgrade this straight away. So if we go into the buildings, the construction, we can get a governor's palace, which allows us to build up the small settlement into a town. So we'll do that. What's the notification we've got? Oh, Senate mission successful, so we don't have to wait till next turn. They give us 10,000 denarii. That's helpful, so we can go to Retium and construct a building here. Now, normally what I go with is pave roads first to help with the movement of army and goods between the other towns. Then, should we leave it one building or? So you've got 3 different shrines you can build. You've got the Shrine of Ceres, Shrine of Bacchus, and Shrine of Jupiter. I normally go for the Shrine of Jupiter because it gives you 5% public order bonus and 5% public law bonus. So that's the normal one I go for, so we'll build them there for now. And then in Irenium we will construct a port to get up my so I can build a fleet here in case they ask me to go blockade some settlements around the area, and the Shrine of Jupiter as well. Well, that's the first turn done with, so we'll press end turn here. Oh wait, before we end turn, we've got 3 towns, well 3 settlements. We've got 2 land armies and a fleet. Should have a fleet somewhere as well, I think. Let's double check this. So what we got here, we got 1 leader there, 1 leader there, and then them ones. So they're all my leaders. Normally we have a fleet to start with, but it's not give us one this time. Oh yeah, it's here. We moved it down. So I'm going to construct here 2 more boats in case any rebels come and attack. A rebel fleet comes and attacks us next turn. So agents we've moved. We've got a spy and a diplomat, which we've moved up. So In here we can check the family tree to see who we've got. We've got these 3 leaders, which they're all married by the looks of it, yep. So, do they have any children? No, not at this moment in time. Now this tab here allows you to see your finance and family. Then you've got your Senate. So the policies, what they want us to, what we can see, so factions which are neutral, and Senate policies, and then the current standings. So the Senate, like all 3 of us so far, the Brutii and Scipii, we're all on the same level. And then the public favour the Scipii and Brutii more than us at this moment in time. Then you've got faction rankings and diplomacy standing. So our relationship is 80% with people. Our only enemy is the rebels at this moment in time. Our allies are the other 2 Roman factions and the Senate. So this is our financial overview. So turn income from like farming, mining, trading, merchants, taxes and others. So we earn, and then you've got your wages, so how much you pay out, how much is going to expire, how much is going to difference to how much you make in a turn. So at the moment our wages are for the generals and admirals, which is 5 generals and 2 agents is 1,000. As army upkeep is, for the 17 units, it's costing us 2,392 a turn. Recruitment is going to cost us, because I'm recruiting 2 navy boats, it'll cost us 1,320. And same with the buildings, we're constructing 5 buildings, which is nearly 3,000 denarii. And these shows the settlements we're at, so we can see these settlements, because these are the ones we have, and the public order, the growth, how much money it's making per turn, as well as income per turn. That sees all that. Then you've got your military force, whereas armies are on the map, so we've got a fleet here. If I click that one, we've got beam, so we can see all the different units. A bit of a quicker way really of going around finding out where your armies are. And same with your agents. Now this one is a move followers, so you could take a follower off of one person, I believe, and move it onto another one, which I never use this panel. Like I say, I'm new to it, so I've not really done it. So this tells us what's in other people's settlements, so we can see. So we can look at them and it'll show us a little bit, or show us where other people's are, like here. In Rome, it's got big heavy walls straight away, stone walls, and they've got units that we can't see until we put a spy in. So for this, we're going to just end turn now. And now all the other factions will go through, do their own turns. Some of them will do diplomacy, some of them will attack each other. Normally we get another mission which asks us to attack the Gauls eventually. So we'll see what they say. Yeah, yep. Here we go, they've asked us to attack the Gauls. Medillarium, which is this one. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names right, but I'll give it my best. So they're asking us to attack the Gauls. That means we need to pull out as army from this settlement here, which I would have preferred to have retrained them first, so we're going to do that, seeing as we get 10 turns to do it. While we do that, I'm going to construct a wooden palisade, which gives us a bit of extra protection on this town now we've upgraded it. And after that I'm going to do roads, so then I can get some more income coming through this way. And then we'll tell it to do the Strand of Jupiter, the military barracks and the trader. Now this one, land clearance, yes, it helps your towns grow and it gives your farmland size by 1, so you get more taxes from it, but it also adds a lot more squalor to each town and settlement you have, and that's why I don't build that ever unless it's already in the settlement that I've took over. Now here he starts off with his, but he only gets 2 groups of town watch, so that'll be decent to look after this one. So here we can now retrain these Astarte. So if we move back to the end, so we should be able to get them back up to full health. We'll recruit an extra unit and then we'll dump him into his army to attack the Gauls. Now you can recruit mercenaries if there is any, which there isn't, and you can build like a watchtower, So if you wanna, so you can see the map still. Once you've moved your army off, you can build a watchtower or a fort. Now normally what I do is so the enemy can't trickle down and attack me from here, here and here. Once I've took these two, I'll build a fort there, garrison it, fort here, garrison it, and a fort here, garrison it. Now I don't generally do this one because normally this is the way I come and attack the next settlement that's here and the one that's here. So for this turn I think we've done everything. Oh, my diplomat. There's no point asking for a trade agreement with them, so we'll go up and see the Germanic tribe, which is up here somewhere.
Without delay.
And now seeing as we're going to war with them, we'll put a spy in here and see what they've got. Spies are very useful for showing you what type of units they've got in a settlement, and sometimes they can open the gates for you. So yeah, spy mission successful. Our spy has managed to infiltrate this settlement and now he's waiting further orders. So if we look here, he's inside. Look, your spy has a 40% chance of opening the gates if you attack. So when I come to attack it, he'll be able to open me these gates up. Now their army inside, they've just got one leader because they pulled most of the force out here. So once I've retrained these guys, well, these can go straight. Well, they can't. There's no movement range left on them. I've used it all. I'll put all these back in with this guy. Well, I can move that one this turn, so at least he's got somebody with him. So he's got 3 units plus his bodyguard, and then he'll have the rest of these to help him take these guys on. So we'll end the turn here. Oop, my fleet's still moving, I forgot about that. So we found Carthage. Now we've seen Carthagena. We know where they are. So I'm going to record this for about an hour long, and then...
Greetings.
Ooh, they've asked for trade rights. Now we're going to attack them next turn, so there's no point accepting this. So we might as well say no.
Until next time.
Because we're going to be attacking them next turn. So this one, seeing as it's the first episode of this campaign, I'm going to be recording it for an hour long. And then every episode after that will be half an hour, bar every 5 episodes will be an hour long episode. So this turn, we should have retrained as troops. Now look, they're all back to 60. So I'll take all them. I don't need the Julii, so I'm going to leave them here to keep the order up. I'm going to join him into his army. Now the movement range has gone down significantly for the general because I've just reinforced him with the rest of the army, so I'm going to move him forward a little.
Move out!
And then next turn we'll be able to attack. Now they've recruited another warband unit, light infantry, and they've got these here, which is what I'll have to attack. Let's continue moving as agent up.
At once.
And now we've built an extra boat, I'm going to pull this one back and have you link up with this navy. Keep a nice navy force around in case they have to take any rebels out or transfer an army across if they ask me to attack this settlement here after. Now this turn we had war declared, so the Brutii and the Greeks are at war. The richest faction is the Seleucid Empire, and then diplomacy, these following factions are now at war with each other, so the other 2 Roman factions have declared war on them. Then I was declared on the first turn as the richest faction. Now these are my construction and recruitment reports and end of turn report. So net turn income is minus 1,594, but total is 6,000. Oh well, that's what's going out and that's what's coming in. So that's good. So yeah, the Brutii and Scipii are at the bottom of the Italian peninsula. The Brutii, which I believe is the blue... no, this is the Scipii, the blue Roman faction, who are attacking the Greek states to try and take the whole of this bottom peninsula. So they've got the Greek states here and Carthage here. The Brutii are taking some rebel settlements down here, and then they'll probably end up pushing on Macedon, Sparta and the Greek states down here. So my next objective is to take on Gaul, but I'm not going to declare war on them now, or else they'll come and attack me with a bigger army, or they might send an army this way. and attack me here. So we're just going to end the turn again, seeing as we've still got 9 turns on his mission, as they said within 10 turns. So we're going to be greatly rewarded. We don't know what the reward will be until I've done it. Right, so this next turn, oh look, they've pulled that army off. That's good for me, but they've now got 2 units there.
Can I be of
So
service?
we're going to move him up. Try to find the German states first. Let's see, can we see any of them here? No, we only can see them at the moment. They're around here somewhere, so we'll find them. Now I know there's a rebel city here, which is what I like to go take eventually, and there's one here. Now the Brutii, I might get that before me because I'm now attacking Gaul. This turn we can go and declare war on these. Attack. Now they've managed to open the gates for me, so I can attack it straight away, which is what I'm going to do. Give you another battle in this episode. So they've only got 3 units, I've got 10. Whittle them down with the archers and militaries and then push in, because they'll have a good horses. His bodyguard will be pretty good for him. So we can attack these straight away. So we're now at war with Gaul. Just like Caesar went at war with Gaul.
Today we make our own fates. The Yeomans may say that we face disaster, but I choose to think differently. Can any true man do otherwise? These Gauls do not need your fear. Cold steel will bring them down, just like any other men. Our task today is a noble one, to preserve the town and its people. Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach. So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
I always like listening to the speeches from the general. Very good. Now we can press wait deployment, and if I do that, it might change to rain or night time. See how it's changed to a night battle now. So we'll play it as a night battle, because I've not done this one in a long time. So now I've got all these. So what I'll do is I'll line up in rows of 3.
Units! Move! Move!
Like that. I'll put them on fire at will. Put them 3 up. Then I've got 3 more here. Which I will do the exact same. Fire at will, guard mode, group them. Same with this one. This is a start unit I'll keep in as a reserve back here for now. My archers, I will send them behind the whole line. So they can start whittling down the enemy. I will take skirmish mode off and put fire arrows on to demoralise the enemy. Militaries, I'll do the exact same, take them off the skirmish mode and line them up behind. Put a Hastati right in the back with the general there, protected by faction leader. Start battle and we'll move the whole group forward. Lucky enough, we might get shot up by that one arrow tarot, but the risk we'll take. Now they've opened the gates for me, as my spy, like he said he would. This gate and that gate has been totally destroyed. But the general's bodyguard unit there, which is retreating, and one unit here, because their other unit is at the town square. Are we taking fire from the arrow tower? It doesn't look like we are. I'm going to slide this forward again, because they're just out of range. So we're going to move them completely up to the edge of the wall as best as we can. Get them in firing, so we can start weakening their numbers off. Now you've got the morale army is green and eager. Theirs is red because they're imposthuous. That says. The general's eager though, heavy bodyguard, so I don't want to get caught out by them. Now we're going to use fire arrows, which will demoralise them even more. Yeah, you might not get as many kills with that. Well, we don't need to use fire arrows, we'll let them fire another volley, but they're not happy anyway, so just just killing them off will do good for us. We'll just stop using the flames and we'll just try and kill them off now completely. Instead. Now this bar at the top is the amount of ammunition the unit gets. So the start you only get 2 healer to throw. I'm not sure, I think the archers get 33 ammunition and then the relatives get a bit less. It's starting to take some casualties now. Now they're taunting us, so what I'm going to do is see if I can get this unit quick enough. I don't know if I will. Might take some losses here, but we might as well send one unit in. I'm going to pull back because of the pathfinding. Always happens. We're going to move the relatives up to the edge of this wall behind.
Our soldiers have captured the walls! Now is the time to press on and capture this place!
Now they are taking quite a load of losses. They're now eager again. Eager for the fight. We will oblige that. Now my Astarte wants to get in and line up properly. Instead of moving up like this, because you're going to get slaughtered if those cavalry come down and charge you. Good. Now we can move another unit. We'll line them up behind, so we've got 2 units. I'm surprised they're still not attacked us. But then I'll get attacked by my Bellators as well. We were launching on the wall, so they're just going to take loads and loads of casualties, which is very good. And my Astarte has thrown the first healer at them as well. Now I want to get this 3rd unit here in as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to line both units up here, like that, so we can create a line and get these in as well after. Now they're taunting us again, but they're taking a lot of casualties. My Astarte will throw their healer at them now as well. Now I'm surprised these 2 units have not come down to help these and attack me. Moving up, there we go, speaking of it, they've pushed us. Now they're shaking, so they're not going to fight for very long. Oh, it's steady again. Now my men are going to take a lot of damage from my own archers, as you can see in the relatives. Stop firing. Stop firing. I don't want them to fire because my men are just getting crushed now because my own archers are hitting my own men. Move this other group of Astarte behind them. And what we'll do is we'll put this one on the flank, bring the relatives in as well, get them in at the back, or we'll get my archers down here. And we'll get these guys to hit it from the side, which is this general unit is not coming down to help his army. He's pulling back. So you know what? We'll just reform the line and get my army inside now. We'll get these other 3 units in. We'll get them in over here and we'll get my archers in as well. What I'll do is use these 3 started to set a front line up here, like that. Yeah, I've took a lot of casualties on this one unit, but that's because they charged and my own archers took some of their lives. What I'll do is I'll send 2 units round here, inside, and then I'll have 2 more units here backing these guys up. I've got these guys in, so we'll put them in a line here. Let me know if there's too many units over here. 1 unit like that, 1 unit like this. Now we'll get a general in so that we can keep inspiring the men. There should be a 3rd unit here. I only said 2. Why are all 3 going? Where's the 3rd unit going? Is it lining up here? Yeah. We'll pull this unit back around here as a reserve.
Quickly!
What we'll do is we'll set the men up here like that. Well, what I'll do is I'll put 1 there, 1 there, 1 here like that, so it creates a form of a circle. Stick my archers here, stick Bellators here, like that, and then we'll have these 2 units come round here. So let's see if I set that up properly. Just take a look. Yep. But they're overlapping a little, which is all them like that. So I'm going to encircle this part here and have it so my men are going to use these 2 units down here as well. Doing this so if they attack, they're going to get funneled into this, and I can just close the back of it off with the other units. So we'll have this unit here like that, this unit here like that, and what I'll do is I'll put 1 unit here as an extra unit to defend this angle, 1 here to defend this one in case those horses try to push out. Now my militaries, I'll bring here on fire at will and guard mode. Archers, I'm going to... No, why are you moving? No, stay. Move the archers. And I'm going to put them back on fire at will mode. Bring the general round. I might use him on the flanking mission. But we'll wait for these guys to set up properly. Because they're not in line. Come on. Get yourselves in position properly. Now they might push through here, but I don't think they can. Nah, they can't. Because these 2 units here in front will attack them. Now you're not in line. Form up. There we go. Form up straight lines. I'll put my archers on fire at will.
Fire at will!
Now they're not going to be able to attack all there, so what I'll do is I'll slide them here.
Quickly!
Shoot over the building and hit these guys. Might get them to take the general bodyguard straight away. So the most dangerous thing to my starter at the moment. I should have brought the Julii with me. Well, defend against the cavalry, but they don't really attack us that way. So put my general there to protect the flank. Now we've got them in a form of a semicircle, so if they come out and attack these here, these 2 units will swing in behind them, slam the door shut, and we should win the battle. So let's see what happens.
Waiting for archers.
Right, so the archers are setting up. Now they're going to fire. I've told them to fire on the general's unit because I prefer them to get rid of the general's bodyguard because they're dangerous. Now they're firing over the building, as you can see, going up and over, and they're hitting the horses. Now he's going to start moving and he's going to come in and attack me. Just his bodyguard unit, which they're going to get hit by these and this other unit. So we'll swap the attack so I'm not attacking my own men. This unit's going to get hit a little bit, but not all 3 of the units decided to attack me, but they're going to get injured anyway. Start injuring this unit, and we'll send this to the starting unit. Send them in because they're not going to attack us that way. We'll send you in over there to attack them. And see, this is starting unit taking a lot of damage because that's a heavy bodyguard cavalry. That's why I've sent the other 2 in to help. And I need to get moving archers out of the way. I've got these in reserve, another unit in reserve here, but look at that. That unit has been decimated. Let's get the general in that. Get my archers out that way. Go for my archers. I prefer to get my general in there and get him helping. Because now they're dropping faster.
The enemy general is running away.
Routing. Yep, I've nearly lost the full group from the start, but I can retrain them later on. I'll have my men there. My general, get him to go this way. Now the other group from the start will have back over here. These 2 are a bit injured, so we'll pull them back. Now this is a bit of a mess, but yes, my men have killed the enemy general because he rushed through.
Flees the field like a coward. The enemy general
Now I
is
don't like
slain,
blobbing up with
and
men
now
like
his men
this, so
fear
sometimes
us.
I've tried to pull the units around the flank. I'm going to get the general to hit them in the rear, like that. Which should hopefully break the block. like that, they're now surrounded. So they should break pretty quick then. Because they've just lost the general, so the morale's going to be very weak. Yep. We'll just end the battle because I'm not losing anymore. I mean, I've lost 190 already. But if we press this here, so we've gained 0 experience. We sustained quite a lot of casualties. This is start unit the most with 96. Then the casualties inflicted. This is start unit inflicted the most, which was 107. My archers got 70, and my general's bodyguard got 82. So I'm surprised we didn't get no experience from there, but I was hoping we would. So let's continue. Now we've kept the Senate happy. I wonder what we get rewarded with. Normally it's a group of Julii, but I wonder if it'll be that or something different. So here, the population's pretty good, and the public order is alright with us, so we'll just go occupy. Now here, I can retrain these straight away because they've already got a small barracks built. Now what I do is I'll build a shrine to Jupiter again this turn to help the public order, and sometimes I'll drop the taxes because that puts it up by 35%, but for now 150 is alright, I'll leave it as that, and we'll get some buildings going again. Out to repair now. So now we've got all these. We've got 4 settlements now. This one is slowly building up there. Okay-ish, they're not too happy, so I'll drop that and recruit myself a group of town watch from here. And well, I'll get 2 and I'll send them across to here. Same here, they're not too happy for some reason either this time. Let's look what's affecting your public order. Not squalor, look, minus 10% public order straight away. So that'll be the main problem. So I dropped the taxes here anyway because we're making a lot of money. So you will make it, it's only 200 difference. So if I drop that, I get a bonus here, 5%. So they go up to 175. Same here, they're down. If I drop that, they go up to 170. Now obviously they've just got a port here, so they're going to start making more money. Now let's construct some other stuff. We'll do paved roads, a trader to get more income, walls, and we'll just select it all, so it'll start building all that up, drawing through the turns. Same here, we'll stick all them in. I could build these, but it's going to put a lot of squalor into the towns and people won't be happy with that, so I'm not going to do that. Now we've moved him along, so as spy now, we can move him to this settlement. So we might be able to open the gates again for us here. So we've took the settlement, they rewarded us with 5,000 denarii again. And now we're at war. Now the barbarian turncoat, so Flavius Julius, in addition, has been made to his man's personal retinue of servants, retrains and associates. Very nice. So it's construction reports. Let's delete all messages so we know if we get all new next turn. And we'll go to the next turn. So now they're going to come down and try attack us here, because we haven't got much of a force there. Now here, now they're going to ask us to take this, which I haven't got another army built. I've got 10 turns to do it. So that means going to war with Carthage as well. So sometimes it's best to ignore them, but seeing as what they've only got 3 units, I'm going to do this, and I've got a fleet built here already. So if we look here, right, we're going to just make that 1 unit and shift you over to him. So now look, they're very happy now I've put that 1 unit in, so I can just go back to normal. And it'll bring me a little bit of income in. They're still happy as well. So here, I'm going to start recruiting some Astarte. They're at 160 with me at the moment, so they're not 100% too happy. What have you got in there? Just warband. Then you've got warband here, which are coming down here by the looks of it, and they're going to hit me next turn. So we'll get myself another one of them. Where do we go? Where do we go? Now I'm going to pull this army back so they can defend and attack this army in a turn or two. Now we'll put that back down to low to keep the public order up here until it settles itself. Because at the moment, the culture penalty is what's costing me in the unrest, not the squalor. The squalor's not too bad, but that'll sort itself out within the next couple of turns. So for the next couple of turns we'll probably just build another army here and go and take these out, because I've only got 2 units here, so I don't need too much of a big army, and I've got 10 turns to build the army. So recruitment, yeah, we've recruited some town watch, yeah, yep, they're built. It's turn 4 income, we lost 8,120 because of all the stuff we're building. Now, let's see, have we found the Germans yet? Normally they're up here. I'm trying to remember where the German settlements are now. Because that's a rebel one there, that's the Gallic one. Now I know there's a settlement around here somewhere, so we'll send him there. Obviously they're going to come down here and hit him, and then I'll send them back up so we can hit this one. Now I'm hoping we get another leader in on turn or 2, so we'll see what happens. No, but it's the Skippy who took that settlement there. Oh, we're being besieged. I thought we would. And they've just pulled another army down as well, and I've just moved my guy out of here. My army. So what I normally do is, cause at the moment I ain't got much, we'll put my general out for a second and see if there's any recruits we can get. No, we have to put him back in there. So what you've got, 4 units. So you've got skirmish warband, 2 warband infantry, cavalry, and your road. So we'll recruit ourselves another group of Astarte. And this unit is going to go lift these things down here. Now we can fight this, we'll control this reinforcement army, because I don't really want these getting damaged. So we'll have a quick battle here, and that should do it for the first episode.
The omens have been better.
So we'll start, we're fighting in the snow this time. So we've got, this time we've got to protect this Astarte unit because it's got my general in for now. So the front line Astarte infantry, I will move like that, so I don't accidentally misclick the general unit. We'll pull them a bit forward, like that. And then we'll have my archers and velites just behind them, off skirmish mode and guard mode. And we'll stick all of them in the same group, and just have my general floating behind them to inspire him. We'll put him on fire at will and like that. Now our reinforcements come in down here.
This is hopeful news indeed.
And the Gauls are up on the hill, which is a bit shocking. I should have checked where they were spawning. So we're going to have to change this very quickly. What they're doing is they're setting a defensive line up, they're setting a defensive line up. They want me to engage them first. So we'll set my men up here. We'll link the 2 armies together. We'll get the town watch coming back over on this side with their general behind him. If he can attack the flank, I can retrain any of them that I lose. Because they've only got 4 units. If I can surround them and take them out, that'll be very nice. Now I've just got to be careful of the horse. Yeah, it's like cavalry, but it can do some damage. Now they're setting a defensive V up with the cavalry in the middle, and I don't know why. Oh no, they're pushing down. Let's get my archers and velites set up here, directly behind my men. Oh, they're not coming down, I thought they were. They're just coming in cages. So we'll push my Astarte up, and we'll push my archers up behind that, with this general following them. Now the other units, seasons, keep pushing them up to about here. have general link up behind my main force over here. This general, because I don't want to lose him straight away. Now, by the looks of it, they keep pulling back, so they don't want to fight. So, if they come and attack myself, then I've got to protect it. Now, if we stick him behind, stick him here, to give these guys extra morale, I will then just slide the whole army up. Now, whichever way they pull their cavalry is where I'm going to pull my cavalry. Now, I've got my town watch coming on this flank, so this cavalry unit's not going to do too much, but they're shifting over now. So what I'll do is I'll put them on the flank like that.
Archers! Units! Town watch! Units! Move! Militates! Units! Move!
Come on! Why are they fucking running now? Now it looks like they don't want to fight. Now it looks like they might be retreating here, I'm not too sure. So what we're going to do is try and get my archers and that in range to harass them. Yeah, by the looks of it they're fleeing the battle, they don't want to fight. So that was a bit of a boring battle. Yep, they've pulled out, so I might as well just fast forward this scene as they're retreating, because they can't beat my army, that's the problem. So we'll let them run off. So we took no casualties, but we stopped them from attacking and besieging my settlement. Yeah, we got some reinforcements from here.
Victory!
We have narrowly won the battle, no losses. That was a boring fight. Now they've retreated up here. Now this army, I'm going to have to swing back this way very quick to help my general up here. Oh, you can't make it, can you make it? I'm going to bang him up here as well to give me an extra cavalry unit to help defend against these. It's a bit of a risky one because I could lose my general light, but in my eyes it's worth the risk of them coming. So we're building this army up here. So I will be leaving it for now, we'll end turn, because there's no else settlements being besieged, but I've just lifted this, so that's alright. Diplomacy, all the other Roman factions have declared war on Gaul, I believe. Yep. Construction end of turn reports, so get rid of that, get rid of that. And we'll end the turn and see what happens, I reckon. They're gonna besiege me here. But lucky enough I'll have 5 units there to help defend against their 5, because that unit's not going to be able to move until the turn after. So let's go. Ooh, I forgot to move me diplomat, but he's moving anyway on his own. Yep. Ah, he's besieging me. I don't know where that other army went. Where's that other army gone? So we got 8 turns to take that.
Noble master?
Yay, there we go, we found the Germans. Let's ask them for trade rights. You want to say?
A most generous
So
proposal.
we've got trade with the Germans. So that's very good. We might even see if we can get map information. Map information for map information. Ballads.
What do you consider?
Ooh. We'll see if we can. So they won't make a payment. I'll do that for 2 turns.
A most
There we
generous
go.
proposal.
That's better. I'm not giving them 900 a turn. So now we can pull this guy back up, but I've got to be careful because I don't want to trigger an ambush. Right, so you've got 5 units, I've got 5 units. I can last 6 turns here. But for now, I'm going to leave this video here. Thanks for everybody who's watched. Make sure everybody leaves a like and a comment. I will be reading them, and make sure everybody subscribes. Been your boy AJ, signing off.